Okay, I'm going to be extremely brief, as I know we're all very anxious to get to the results and find out which team has won. So I'm coming slightly as an outsider here, probably one of the few people in the room, or maybe the only person in the room without a legal education and background. And so it was my first ever moot court, and so I just want to say I'm so inspired by all the teams who took part, by the finalists, by your skills, your knowledge, your passion, and yeah, as an activist in this space, and someone without the legal skills, as Alan was saying, it's inspiring to see the people who do have these skills and do have this knowledge, putting them to use to work on animal rights and international law, and to to advance the this cause and to end hopefully one day end the suffering and the atrocities which we all abhor. So yeah, I'll hand over to Ankita now for the closing words, and just thank you for this inspiring opportunity.
Okay, I am going to try and wrap this up in 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll announce the winners of this year-long cycle of mooting. So to very quickly tie together the different strands beyond a little bit beyond what the panelists have already very astutely done for us, it becomes clear to me that the law is giving us mixed messages. Now, change isn't linear, and sometimes it really is 2 steps forward and 1 step back. But overall, I want to leave us with a message of hope. I want to say that I propose we see the glass as half full. On balance, we can see these as tales of hope more than helplessness. Animal liberation is an uphill battle because we have 4,000 years of human subjugation of animals, and it cannot be undone overnight. Yet, slowly but surely, in different areas of law, as we saw, ranging from human rights to economics to public international, at least tentative steps are being taken, which overtly or implicitly can be seen as steps towards animal personhood and rights. Human equality took its sweet time as well. Species equality will too. But I believe with all my heart that we will indeed get there. And these talks have inspired me greatly to continue my work in this field towards this goal with all that I have to give. Over the course of these days, we have seen spirited arguments that have further convinced me of the future of animal rights law. The passion, the creativity, and the intellectual rigor I have seen in this room stand as a testament to the future that can appreciate and argue for the intricate balance we must maintain between the rights of all sentient life and the interest of our planet. I have a vision that we will one day live in a world where no sentient being will be a means to someone else's ends. The Sparks Moot is how I make this dream come true. It is how I play my part in this fight. I will not rest until every last one of us is free. And at least after participating in this moot, I hope nor will anyone else here. I would like to... I would like to end by thanking my wonderful family, friends, and colleagues for supporting me in leading the Sparks Moot, for being the bedrock of everything that we accomplish together. There are literally hundreds of people, and I don't mean figuratively, I mean literally hundreds of people who have helped and supported my dreams and me along the way to get us to where we are today. A few special mentions are warranted. First, in terms of the Sparks Moot, I want to thank our wonderful speakers, judges, trainers, and evaluators who have worked tirelessly for the past year, who have traveled far and wide and made significant time and energy investments to ensuring the highest possible quality of mooting and training takes place in these halls, in these rooms, online, in person. So thank you all. Foremost, I want to thank my excellent team at this. Secondly, I want to thank my excellent team at the Sparks Moot for the faith that all of you have put in me and in this project. Of course, we wouldn't be here without you. Of course, this isn't my moot, this is our moot. I want to especially thank my dear colleague, Lucia Gay, for believing in our future when I couldn't believe we would even have one. Thank you so much for your dedication, professionalism, overall excellence, and willingness to take on any task, big or small. Thank you for standing by me and leading this ambitious project with me. Thank you, Lou. And to name our speakers, many of whom have also served as judges for this competition, Mr. Shung, Judge Andrade, Professor Shebas, Dr. Ziegler, Professor Bilchitz, Honorable Fehe, and Mr. Bates, thank you all so, so much. I would further like to thank our competition judges, Ms. Agarwal, Ms. Kedia, Mr. Tano, Ms. Abbasi, Dr. Osirlat Shaider-Yonas, Dr. Faiza, Dr. Otomo, Ms. Bharadwaj, Dr. Lostel, Ms. Makuvize, Mr. Nogehelli, Ms. Parupkari, and Dr. Pizzetta. And also all our wonderful evaluators throughout the year, Ms. Abbasi, Ms. Kedia, Mr. Osorio, and Dr. Saba Pipia, who unfortunately could not join us today. So thank you, everyone who has made this dream a reality. And to wrap up in 30 seconds on a personal level, I really, really need to thank the following wonderful humans. My grandmother, my nani, for showing me what unconditional love looks like. My parents, mom and dad, for making me and for making me who I am. My little brother, Ankur, also known as Turtle, for his counsel, wise well beyond his years. My wonderful husband, Tom, for his unending love and support. My best friend, Shama, for being the better half of the single entity that we have formed for the past 10 plus years. And my friends Laura, Kevin, and Martha for supporting me at every milestone. Thank you all for being here. And of course, last but not least, every single one of our participants. You have taken part in a pioneering event. You have made history. And, well, without you, we wouldn't have a competition, so thank you. The moment for which we have all been waiting. I would like to announce that the David Israel Bilchitz Award for the Best Memo goes to Team 4004, the University of Lapland, Finland. Composed of Ida Nurmi, Nelly Wilhelmina Niva, Vilma Swane, and Severi Era Matthias Leto. I am pleased to announce that the Eugene M. Fehe Award for the Best Oralist goes to Miss Marie Kolb, University of Leipzig, Germany. Finally, the world champions of the 2024-2025 cycle of the Sparks Moot. Drum roll, please. Team 4001, the University of Leipzig, composed of Josephine Goetze and Mary Kolb. Prizes on offer to these team members include an internship at the Global Research Network supervised by Dr. Yuriko Otomo, an opportunity to discuss conducting research work under Professor Manisha Deka. This is on offer to the Best Memo team. A private plant-based cooking class with Dr. Laura Osirlat-Shaider-Yonas. On offer for the winning team, and a €500 grant awarded by Animals Turn Finland, also to the winning team. And with that, I will close my laptop, announce this wonderful event officially, well, okay, the mooting part of this wonderful event and the panel part officially over, and now we party.
Bye.